Good morning, YouTube followers. It's the Sunday, the week before Thanksgiving here in Southern California, and I'm at my house. I just did a video of the Valley Center Ranch, and so I thought I'd follow up with some fruit. Here I am at my house where I have absolutely no time to do the garden or even clean up the yard. But anyway, here we are. All right, so what I'm going to try to do here is be a little bit informative and hopefully helpful. Let's see, which fruit? So you saw the Valley Center fruit and the 919 and the Praise. That was collected from Valley Center. These, let's see what we got. 5533 and Queen Bee from Rancho Luna. And then I saw an axe in Rainbow yesterday.
All right. So let's begin with the Praise here. That's a row of Praise in likely descending order of sweetness. Now, the thing that you have to really take into account is that we're almost here at Thanksgiving, so it's very late in the season, and this one here I've marked as being the sweetest. Here you can see the color on that. Even though it's bicolored, green and pink, it's predominantly pink. All right, now this fruit right here probably weighs a little bit over a pound. And then this one then would be hinting of pink. Now, here's the thing that I'm trying to elucidate for you. I have them in order of descending sweetness, but why would this one be less sweet than this one? Well, it may not be, but it's because it's smaller. Usually the larger fruit are, 1 Brix point, 1.5 Brix point to 2 higher. So I just put them in that grouping. We'll find out. And then see, there's just a slight coloration on this one. Oh, see the cracking? All right, let me move over to cracking here. Look at this one here. I just set it aside. It's not really in the, we can check it out, but yeah, this is what happens late in the season. Look, there's probably, I don't know if that's half colored. It's 40% colored maybe, and you can see it's cracking, but here it actually split. Well, we did have a rain. We just had a rain, and rain does tend to exacerbate those kinds of things. This one almost has no color, but I can tell that it will either split open like the one I just showed you, or it will be eaten by the birds. So I pick it. Okay, so here we are at 919. This was one. Actually, these are relatively smaller size, but this was one I liked for the larger sizes. Oh, let me just say that these are exceptionally large size Praise. Typically, they are this size right here. Maybe 14 ounces, 12 to 14. These are typically 14 to 18, like the ones above. But the coloration of this is very uneven, and as a result, I don't think I'm going to grow any more of this one. I liked it because of the size, uniform size in the summer, but the coloration is poor. It's hard to see on these two samples. It's all I had there. Okay, and I only have one fruit of each of these other ones. This is 55. It's kind of a late season fruit. That's why we kept it. Very sweet. 33. Well, I used to grow this variety Jade, and now I stopped growing it. So this is a self of Jade, and I kind of like it. Still playing with it. And then Queen Bee, which, look at the coloration. Uniform color, beautiful. The bracts are a bit light. They'll yellow much faster than the ones above, but I do like that one, and we're planting more of them. And then lastly, the axe over here. That's a sort of an irregular shape. They can do that. That's an Assunta cross. And it's an extremely sweet fruit, one of my favorites, but I don't know what it's going to be like at this time of year. All right, let me pause. Okay, some fairly interesting results. So can you read the card? The first three would go 21.5 on the right, 22.5, 22. The Axe 17, I'll get back with that. And then I skipped a couple. And then that totally green one was Brixing at 20. I come down here. I just did the 55. It was 22. I did not do the 919, and let me show you why. The 919, besides this discoloration on the external skin, can you see this breakdown? I can see it here, but I don't know if you can see it on the phone. The camera, I mean. It's bicolored inside. There's a goopy part right here. Right there. It's soft and goopy. Yeah, this is... these are issues that show up so late you don't see them until 4 years, 5 years into it. It's unreal. Anyway, let's go back and look at the praise. I got a lot of praise out there. And why is the brick so high? Am I doing it wrong? No. No, it's that, you know, with this cooler weather in the fall, the maturity times are longer, and so I'm waiting for color, and the varieties are sweetening. Goes throughout this. The queen, I guarantee the queen is 20 plus. Now, the only anomaly in this whole thing is this axe, but I knew it was kind of an odd fruit anyway. They do elongate like this, but something was wrong with this one. I knew it, right? 17 is way low. Way low. It should be right up there. I bet you even a good axe would be 24 at this time. But it's not a commercial variety, not self-fertile. There's a lot of things to talk about with the axe, but it's a good eating variety. So there you have it. You can see that the lack of external color is not an indicator of the sugar content. Now, if you want, we can go and look at some of the flesh quality. These are all very good. This would be the most excellent flesh quality. These have some darkening, but I guarantee you wouldn't notice it. You wouldn't notice it in texture or in flavor. Now when you get to this one, when you have these darker colors like this, a lot of people say, oh, look at the deep, rich color. No, that's a breakdown. And it's just, this has just been on the plant too long. Even though, as I showed you before, you know, there's no color in it. These make really good dried fruit, or good for juicing if you make smoothies and so on and so forth. We discount them Very low. I mean, we discount them greatly. All right, so hope that was helpful. Maybe I'll get to cleaning up the mess around here. Talk to you later. Bye.